Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back to the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Where else would we be here on the JVI Sports Network as you get a look at the home team, the East Division All-Stars, wearing the white jerseys with the black trim. They'll go right to left here in the first period, leaving Will Johnston in the net from the Toronto Beaches. And over on the other side, black jerseys for Steve Toll's Western All-Stars. As Cam McLeod gets the call, they'll wear black jerseys with white lettering and go left to right. Your officials for the game, Brent Colombe, Sean Grenier, and Jeremy Bailey. Looks like Bales is going to play crew chief here, taking the opening face-off, as will Ryan Haig from the Mimico Mountaineers. And try and get the number for you. Tyler Halls from St. Catharines to do battle here in the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League All-Star Game. Gonna be fun over the next hour and a half or so here from the blue turf at the track to put a cap on what was a incredible Ontario Junior Lacrosse League season. Played up for Curtis Goddard. Swim move for Goddard from the Oakville Buzz. Now back for Seth Van Scheppen. Brampton Excelsior's pick across to his captain, Hazen. Grennan now trying to return it back. Heavy Brampton presence here in the opening shift for Steve Toll. Chayton King will pick the loose ball up in no time for the Six Nations Arrows. Real coming out party for Chayton King here in this Ontario Junior Lacrosse League season. From the Arrows, unfortunately bowing out prior to the semifinals. As Stone Jacobs from the Beaches will push to the far side. Peyton Cormier now playing back. On the run, a sidearm shot there from Brock Haley from Whitby. 1-0. Here in what should be a offensive showcase, despite the 6 netminders we've got for you. As the ball works through Haley, and on the run, a sidearm skipper past McLeod. So Team East, Team Willie they were called on social media, with Sean Williams at the helm. Taking the early 1-0 lead on the opening shot of the game. Drug out of the corner, and it will be, Riley DeLille from Brampton picking up the loose ball. Couple big whacks in here now, as it's out of the stick of Weir, down in the corner, and Cam Accioni from the Beaches will flip it up to Ryan Barnable, named one of the captains of this team. High shot from Finley Thompson in on Cam McLeod. A couple double numbers. They've made custom jerseys here with name bars and the numbers the players wore throughout the season. So you will see a few wearing the same one down there on the floor, including Alex Simmons. What a junior campaign, not just this year, but the entire career for Simmons, named the season MVP, as this will be played off the boards. No shot for Bo Bowhunter. And Sam English from Burlington. Real coming out party for Sam English as well. And the entire English name we saw on display in the Futures division with Timone and Brooks, and I'm told there's one more coming through the pipeline. Thomas Whitty down floor, getting chopped there, losing possession, and Stone Jacobs was all alone back in front of Cam McLeod, but the Eastern All-Stars unable to get it up the floor. Haley down, trying to find a cutting Finley Thompson, and that shot never makes its way to McLeod. As Thompson will high step up over center. Nungo Thompson has been putting in work, playing every weekend here in Junior A and dressing for the Six Nations Chiefs, as Stone Jacobs and Peyton Cormier will play hidden ball trick. Usually what you'd see from Dyson Williams, who has it now, lost it momentarily though, and Weir will pick up. Now for DeLille in transition. Riley DeLille in the first major save of the game for Will Johnson. DeLille to roll it back to center. Seth Van Scheppen sidesteps over center. Halfway through the shot clock, passing for Chayton King. Scott Delzato racing through. And the return pass off a stick will go over and back. Accioni, part of the Barrie dispersal, if I'm not mistaken, playing for Toronto this first season. Cutback move here from Haig. You'll see both Mimico Haig brothers. That one, Gareth getting the shot on McLeod. Nungo Thompson. Back for Grennan, trying to cut the corner. On Curtis Conley. Now up top, Grennan. Couple whacks there from Conley. All the way off to the wrong side, a low shot. And save made by Thompson, off the stick of Zach Miller. Jamie Hunt. For Stone Jacobs. Jacobs cutting in towards the crease and the goal for the Beaches, Stone Jacobs. Jacobs sees room, and I think that is in before the foot touches down, but like Stone Jacobs was content to stay outside. As the Ganawaki-born Stone Jacobs makes it 2-0. Talil dealing with Mitch Ogilvie. Some players named to the All-Star team unable to be here today, as the East gains possession. We'll mention Thomas McConvey of Mimico, Dylan Watson of Orangeville, Mike Robinson from Peterborough, Josh Dawick of Whitby, and then Ben Trouble, Landon Kells, both from the Peterborough Lakers. Great tournament from Landon Kells. Already a draft pick of the Calgary Roughnecks. As this is played up top, looking for Gareth Haig. It's off the back of the defender. And Bo Columbus, a late addition, will pass up for Chris Weir. On the doorstep, may have gone through the crease, but still allowed to play for this loose ball. Is Weir. Chayton King in there as well, and that will be corralled by the West. Seth Van Scheppen. For Sam English, Chayton King. And now off the bench is Simmons. Nate Grennan went outside, cut to the middle, and Seth Van Scheppen has to take this off the end boards. On the run, that shot off the leg of English. Van Scheppen again will get a fourth opportunity and finally does find the target. As Johnson stands in. We are playing 3 periods as Beach's captain Matt Duncan nearly pushed over and back. We'll find Stone Jacobs on the run. How about a pair in the opening quarter for Stone Jacobs? Well, can you be the judge here? That's where Duncan has it already, getting rid of the ball though, as Stone Jacobs on the run beats the defender. And another shot right in tight on the crease for Stone Jacobs for his second of the evening. 8 minutes to play in what is going to be a 15-minute period. We'll take 5-minute breaks in between and play 3 15s. Big battle for this loose ball, and it will be Jake Doolittle pulling it out of the pile. Ogilvie to the far side, returning for Haley. No shot for Haley. Cross to his teammate Dyson Williams. Brian Haig over the top. Shoots to reset the shot clock, and McCannell will pick up. Mike McCannell. No room for Haley, then fires off the face mask of Cam McLeod. Trying to recover his own rebound is Haley, and Tyler Halls will get there first. Halls directing traffic. He stays up. Curtis Goddard now into the fray, as is Bo Hunter. This is Halls. To the corner with 5 on the shot clock. West setting up, and the shot there. Johnson not sure where it is, as Marshall Palace found the mark. Made its way to the near corner, where Owen Grant will corral it. Now Gareth Haig for Jacobs. Off the bench, high stepping Dyson Williams for Peyton Cormier. And now Williams again. Low pass there. DeLille had tied up the stick of Gareth Haig. And Andrew Borgatti, representing KW here in this All-Star game. We're from Oakville. The Keelan Pilon. Shot here from Hazen, and Johnson 6 for 6 here in the opening period. Accioni races around Del Zotto. Accioni shot. Doesn't get a piece of McLeod before going up out of play, so 5.5 left here in the opening period. Up looking for Nate Grennan. It's brought down by Hunt. Hunt on the doorstep. Haley facing a double team. Still manages to get that shot away, and Seth Van Scheppen is down and might be hurt here. Well, the last thing you want to see in an all-star game as Van Scheppen. This is a weird one. As Van Scheppen is up, Thomas Whitty, the St. Catharines captain, going to battle with Brampton last week. In the beauty of the All-Star game, Whitty helping Van Scheppen off the floor. Van Scheppen trailing the play here, spins back and did not get up from that Play there, just like I said, a weird one there for Seth Van Scheppen, so we hope he's okay. Standing off to the left of the West bench. Brennan to the outside for Simmons as we're back underway on the floor. Simmons with Barnable all over him. Shot there, save made by Johnson, but recovered by English, and now Grennan plays the return pass off the boards. Grennan, high over top of the shoulder of Johnson, and the West are on the board. Feel like this type of game is made for the likes of Nathan Grennan. High personality, high skill from the Brampton forward. .99 from Ottawa. Got a big pile up here on the near side is Bo Columbus, who was nearly unstoppable at the faceoff dot throughout this tournament for KW. In there along with Bo Hunter and Nungo Thompson, looking for the ball off the near boards of that faceoff. They will get possession here for the West. As Pilon for English. Now Bo Hunter. Chayton King is Arrow's teammate in the shot there. Save made by Johnson. Both teams carrying 3 goaltenders. We'll probably see 1 per period. As Zach Deacon. First touch for Deacon as Finley Thompson around the corner. Faked low, went high, and the save by McLeod. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. In what is a 3-1 lead for the East. Thanks to a pair of goals by Stone Jacobs here in this first period. Looking to feed Grennan on the crease again was Marshall Palace. Those two can't connect, and now Carter Zavitz back for Palace. Around the back, through the middle, wow. Some of these players who aren't used to playing with Marshall Palace. As now Barnable looking to feed Stone Jacobs for a chance at the third. And it rolls wide into the crease of McLeod. Nungo Thompson. And a cutter in Pilon who lets to go out to the outside boards for Simmons on the run. Plays it off the glass. Ball is picked up there by Jake Doolittle. Or I guess not, his possession wasn't given. And now is, as the East carry it up over center. 2-minute warning. For Ryan Haig, down Cormier, Finley Thompson out there. All Mimico left side except for Matt Duncan. As that shot saved from McLeod. Peyton Cormier will have it outside. Haley, hard shot off the throat guard, it looked like, of McLeod. Played back in, Haley, the rebound, tries the dive attempt and another save, this one off the arm of McLeod. Cormier will get the reset at the restraining line. Lengthy offensive possession here as Finley Thompson shoots wide. Matt Duncan has gone off in favor of yet another Mountaineer. It's Gareth Haig looking for his brother behind the net, who tries the dunk shot and lands in the crease. And finally, a tired West defensive core can get off for a change. Marshall Palace Flipping for Scott Delzato. What a career Delzato has had, finishing it up with Burlington by way of Orangeville and Kitchener. On the run, partial 2-on-1 break, looking to the feet of McLeod, who makes the save. 35 seconds left here in the first. Halls will flip for Marshall Palace. Up top for Simmons. Palace for Sam English, the low shot. Sails wide of the mark with 10 on the shot clock now for English again. Looking to go up top in between of Hazen and Simmons. And I think Steve Toll has called timeout. And Troy Halachuk looks to be getting loose over on that west bench. You can see right on the right side of your screen. Toronto Rock draft pick representing Six Nations Arrows here in this tournament. It's like Halachuk will play period number 2. And already with the gear on, Chris Origlieri from Orangeville. Believe we'll get second period duties for Sean Williams. And how about a coaching debut on the left side of your screen for Josh Dawick, supposed to play in this game, unable to, and believe this is a coaching debut, definitely at the junior A level, but Dawick on the bench for Team East with 10 seconds left to go. Here's English to Bowhunter. Down in the corner, Grennan all the way up top for Hazen. Low shot there, Simmons, and that's off of the leg. And a big cheer from the defense in front. Again, perhaps not what you want to be doing in the All-Star game, but the defense appreciated it, as does Will Johnson, allowing 1 goal off 10 shots in his first period. 3 off 11 for Cam McLeod. We'll take a reset here from the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. This is the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League All-Star Game on JVI Sports Network. Ontario Junior Lacrosse League broadcasts have been brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Hashtag Milk Up. Great partnership throughout the entire Ontario Junior Lacrosse League season. We thank them for their support. As a great year indeed. It is Chris Origlieri from Orangeville getting the call here to the net to our left for Team East. And Troy Halachuk, Toronto Rock draft pick and member of the Orangeville Northmen, in net for the second period over on our right. And at the dot, Ryan Haig and Tyler Halls. For Curtis Conley. Outside the restraining line, Mike McCannell. For Dyson Williams. Shot there from Haley off the bar. Welcome to the game, Halachuk. This one all the way down. First touch for Origlieri will be the rebound that went the length of the turf. Now Williams for Cormier. Back to the far side, Haley. Waits for the circle. Touch. Shot there on the crease from Williams. From the pass from Stone Jacobs already with two. Here's Quits rear from Oakville. That shot just wide off the end boards. And this could be a track meet here in the second as Matt Duncan shoots off the glass, and then Stone Jacobs tried to finesse it in past Halachuk, but not able to get it there as Finley Thompson will keep the play alive. The Hague boys are out there as lefties. Now back for Stone Jacobs, cuts past one and can't get the shot past Halachuk. Run into by Gareth Hague though. Hague for Haley. Brown, Stone Jacobs. Brock Haley, high pass brought down by Ryan Hague. Shot off a leg and Marshall Palace couldn't initially pick up. It was Whitty on the block as now Palace faces a pair of Mountaineer defenders. Scott Delzato. One-on-one with Jamie Hunt. Delzato will get back. Shoots that well wide into the corner. Seth Van Scheppen. First shift for Van Scheppen after we saw him go off hurt. We'll take it out of the corner. The high shot off the glass. And picked out of the crease. Ryan Barnable for Dyson Williams. Williams cutting through and kept alive by Hague. The shot from Cormier now. Halachuk will make that save as well. Up for Weir. Chris Weir with Accioni on Weir. Cam Accioni will play it into the corner. Accioni getting it back there from Conley. Shot saved by Halachuk. And right on the doorstep, Sam English to keep it alive. We've played 3 minutes here in the second. As English lost that ball, shot wide. It rolls back towards the restraining line. Simmons can't pick it up. Finley Thompson in the corner. Played down for Hague. Ryan Hague at the side of the crease, under 10 on the shot clock. And now a tie-up presumably just to kill at the shot clock, which is now done under 5. Haley was right there. Curtis Goddard to bring it up. For Marshall Palace in the corner, Pilon. Chayton King back for Keelan Pilon, has room to run. Passes to Palace instead. Look at the play there, over the shoulder to King. Oh, that would have been nice. Palace now for King, off the Origlieri save. Palace to pick, Pilon. The return pass, a shot from Pau. Oh, over to the near side, and again, those 5 couldn't come away with the quick stick with Zach Miller on the side of the crease. Accioni for Stone Jacobs. Jacobs shot there. Ooh. What did that hit? I think the face of Halachuk as Jacobs gets taken down at mid-floor. Elected to add Matthew Sykes, also missing to this East roster. As if there wasn't enough of a Mimico presence over on that bench. Here's Peyton Cormier, picked out of his feet by Weir. Borgatti now coming up to join the rush. Borgatti, a low shot in Origlieri. Another save, playing up for Barnable. Ryan Barnable, Haley off the bench. And from one end to the other, the first strike of the game goes to the east side. How about the save from Origlieri first, catching it on the pad. Goalie up to Barnable, to Haley. And I believe that's the second of the game for Haley now. Brock Haley, 2 goals and an assist. Jamie Hunt, now Bo Columbus. Columbus, a late addition. In for Jake Stevens. Stevens and Ty Kurtz from KW unable to play in this game, though they were selected, as were Ethan Riggs and Jason Knox from Burlington. Simmons for Van Scheppen. Outside for Grennan. Chayton King, a big pick there as the shot from Grennan hits the pipe. And the return from Van Scheppen, a pretty finish on the doorstep. Everyone wants a part of the celly there for Van Scheppen. Initial shot there from Grennan hits the defender, and oof. Couple fakes on the crease. Look at the reaction from Simmons. The bottom of your screen, a lot of that hollering was from the St. Catharines superstar, MVP of the season, Simmons. What a face-off win here from Taylor Halls. Hall's a draft pick of Vancouver, a very impressive OJ season for him. Here's Simmons. Carter Zavitz, a low shot. 2 players from St. Catharines who are going to hear their name called, as there's a number of them from this athletic squad. Chayton King in the corner for Zavitz to Nungo Thompson, who will score. Now the Arrows connection going to work. Chayton King and Nungo Thompson. A little bit of Carter Zavitz mixed in for good measure. A pair of number 2s out there. 19 from 2 and 2. Things you'll only see here at the OJ All-Star Game. That West bench is fired up now as they're within one. Sam English to the corner. Passing through Origlieri, the save. Off the shot from Pilon on the crease. Big hit there as Hazen runs his man over and checks on Owen Grant after. You okay, bud? Yeah, we're good. They get up and go their separate ways. Marshall Palace keeping in checker at bay. English. Delzato wanted to set the pick, now does. English pass into the feet of Palace. Marshall Palace up for English. No look, return for Pilon, too wide. Palace around the back off the crossbar. That got some oohs and ahs from the crowd and the bench. And perhaps your humble commentator as well. King, Ben Sheppen, hard shot, Grennan. All of a sudden, West have found their gear. Chayton King. Chayton King still up top. Brennan. Pass there for Simmons down low. Shot clock count is down on the floor with the officials. As it took a while to reset. Simmons to the net, will score. I was waiting to see the return celebration from the Brampton side of things after he was all fired up for the Van Sheppen goal. Look at this individual effort from Alex Simmons. Over top of Origlieri. Nathan Grennan enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. The OJ All-Star Game from here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Played all the way back for Curtis Conley. Conley racing down floor. Shot there wide of the mark. Picked up behind the net. Gareth Haig, a bouncer on the run. Goes wide. And Bo Columbus will leave here for Goddard. Now Carter Zavitz in the middle. Looking to find Sam English again. Zavitz faked the dive shot. Will go up top for Palace. 5 in the shot clock as English gets it back. A little twist there. Had the side of the net, but the shot went wide. As now Origlieri will stand in. Right at the tail end. Joey Zabo. Through Haig, now Cormier, 5 on the clock. Cormier on the run. Elected to flip back for Thompson, who wasn't ready for it, and I think that shot clock went before the save from Halachuk. Under 5 to play here in the second period. Be sure to stay with us at intermission for a special presentation down on the floor. As Miller will turn back. Brennan to the outside. Delzato. Brennan, all kinds of room. The shot comes in and the save made by Origlieri. Ryan Barnable. Playing from the corner for Zach Deacon. Stone Jacobs. Fresh off the bench. Williams the quick release. And Halachuk over to take the right side away. Jacobs all alone on the crease. Shovels it one-handed into the feet of Halachuk. All the moves, but minimal results here so far. With 4 minutes left in the half. Marshall Palace. Origlieri. Down floor from that Duncan. Duncan will cut back one way, now the other. Tries to swoop it. Low shot in on Halachuk. It went wide. And now Borgatti. For Columbus to Simmons on the outside. Alex Simmons. Zavitz, Chayton King. Three and a half to play in the second period. Palace for King. Back to Simmons. Zavitz setting a pick in the middle. Simmons shoots high over top of the ducking Origlieri. And the West have come all the way back to take a 5-4 lead. A look at the shot as Origlieri goes down. And Simmons, beautiful placement there as Alex Simmons starting to heat up here in this All-Star game. With the last two goals for the West side, Columbus and Ryan Haig. And it will be Bo Columbus that pushes back for Scott Delzato. Two of the better face-off takers in the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League this season. Here's Van Scheppen. Into the corner for Pilon. And English. Has Delzato in front. English on the run. Turns and fires. It was only a matter of time for Sam English. Must have got a tip from the bench because the point over to the boys as soon as he scores. And see the salute there from Sam English. Paul's called for moving early. Zach Deacon, the check from behind on DeLille. Riley DeLille, quick shot. Rebound straight for Columbus though. Off Origlieri and out of play. Sean Williams, not sure like the quick restart call there, as Origlieri goes into the splits to take one away from Nate Grennan. From the half board, Miller, Paulus, bypasses Grennan, who has it back now, facing a double team. Works through everybody and dives towards the crease. Nate Grennan, a pretty finish. Starts with a big fake, cutting back, beating 1, 2, 3, and airborne for the goal from Nathan Grennan. Showing 2 goals and an assist now for Nathan Grennan as Columbus wins the faceoff, taken down with the ball in the back of the stick. Flips it here for Carter Zavitz. And the West continues to roll here in this second period. English for Zavitz. Working back for Van Scheppen. Bo Hunter will set the pick. Van Scheppen up top here for Simmons. Nearly out of the reach of Simmons, and a low shot on the run will hit off the post and go up and over center. No over and back as Van Scheppen corrals it. Minute and a half to go in what is a 7-4 lead here. 3-1 after the first for East. A 6-1 frame right now for Team West as English wants another. Origlieri there to take it away. Matt Duncan. Alex Simmons and Zach Deacon having a few words behind the play as Sam English is all alone in front of Origlieri. Too many moves for English. He's breathing hard already after the run down floor. Count them if you can, as Origlieri with every single one, and Deacon couldn't quite get there in time. How about 8-4 now for Team West, Team Steve Toll, here in the final 50 seconds of our second period. Halls lost control right in front of his own bench. Now Ryan Barnable. All kinds of numbers here for East, bringing it off the post. Rebound bounces all the way back up for Conley. Columbus and Weir on Conley. Does take the shot, a bouncer there on Halachuk. McCannell trying to keep it onside. Now has to deal with the 3-on-1. Delzato the shot, and Ariglieri the save. West will pick up. They used the timeout in the first. Will elect to hang on to their final one, but Halachuk is coming to the bench with 10 seconds left to go. It's Delzato. Scott Delzato for Hazen. Room to shoot for Pilon. Shoots through Doolittle. On the crease, Weir at the buzzer. The save from Ariglieri to keep it 8-4, but what a period it was for Team West. When we come back, Stephen Orleman will be in net for the West. Brett Dobson for the East. A short break before we come back for a presentation here on the floor at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. This is the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League All-Star Game.
Tonight, we have a presentation of my name. I'm the president of the OLA, and I'd like to introduce Terry Rowlands from Lacrosse Canada and director of Lacrosse Canada.
The interim president of the OLA, and I'm sure you're going to do a great job. It's an honor to be here and represent Lacrosse Canada and the whole Canada Lacrosse. We're here to honor a person that has given his whole life and passion to the game of lacrosse in many ways. And this award is called the Lester Pearson Award. It's our most prestigious award given, and it's not given every year. It's given when a person is definitely mandated to have it. And also, I'm trying to Dean McLeod, who's a friend of mine, and a diversity of mine, because he's a grandson of mine, and lifetime member of Lacrosse Canada, the Hall of Fame member of the Canadian Hall of Fame, and he put lacrosse on the map in Canada, and his effort has been outstanding. Congratulations, Dean.
So on the left is Dean McLeod. On the right, Terry Rowland, who is the Director of Marketing and Communications for Lacrosse Canada. Dean McLeod, the recipient of the Lester B. Pearson Award from Lacrosse Canada.
I would say probably 75% of the volunteers in the national lacrosse team come through this week. This is the breeding ground for pro lacrosse. Scholarships out of the kids, gentlemen, keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
So once again, Dean McLeod being awarded the Lester B. Pearson Award. This is from the CLA's website, awarded to the Canadian Lacrosse Association, by the Canadian Lacrosse Association, pardon me, to an individual in recognition of their unselfish dedication and outstanding contributions of sportsmanship and distinguished leadership to the game of lacrosse and to the physical and mental development of young Canadians. This year's winner, joining Rusty Dockstader last year, Cheryl McNeil, Dave Huntley, Joey Harris, Terry Lloyd, Mike Mitchell, Don Blandhot, Stan Cockerton, and many others dating back to 1973. See Jim Bishop on that list, Frank Huntley, and a lot of other names people will recognize if you go check out the Lester B. Pearson Award. The latest name on the list is Dean McLeod. As they said, an award that's not presented every year either, so our congratulations from JVI. As we're back underway for the third and final period. And it is Stephen Orleman running the anchor leg here for Team West. The New York Riptide draft pick against Brett Dobson. Over for the East, looking to shut the door and maybe stop some of that run that they put together. Did Team West 7-1 when it was all said and done. Chayton King, hard shot there. Dobson. First save, it's played up for Deacon. Dobson was warming up through most of that intermission, whereas Orleman coming in stone cold. Didn't even see any stretching or warming up over on the bench like we saw from Halachuk, so be interesting from the goaltender on our left. One of the best young netminders in Ontario. Rising shot there from Del Zotto off the glass. Rebound will bounce up top for Owen Grant. Grant on the run for Haley. In the corner, Finley Thompson. Ryan Haig off the bench. Haley dancing around. Finds Thompson on the crease. Whose shot is saved by Orleman. Played up by Curtis Goddard. Room to run for Goddard, but now the front door opens. And out comes, I believe, Accioni. Keelan Pilon. Into the corner for Sam English now. Back for Pilon, under 10 on the shot clock. Hard rip there from Zavitz. Dobson momentarily to his knees. As the East work back, Stone Jacobs. Quick start to the afternoon for Stone Jacobs with a pair of goals, but nothing since. As a sidearm shot. There from Brock. Haley goes up out of play. Now Bo Hunter leaves the West bench. Gets some attention as Nate Grennan's on the run. Lowers the shoulder. Took the hit, but it popped the ball free. Picked up by Hazen. And the save made by Dobson off the quick. Hazen shot. Chayton King round a screen from Hazen. Marshall Pallets. Van Scheppen into the corner. Brennan is there. Now Chayton King back for Austin Hazen. Brampton heavy right now. Here's the offensive set with a little taste of Six Nations arrows. And almost right on cue. Chayton King from Marshall Palace to the back of the net. Look at the pass from Palace. Behind the back to find a cutting Chayton King. Nine for the run continuing here. For the West. Taylor Hall's being cheered on by his bench, but it was Ryan Haig that won it out and passed it back to nobody over in the offensive zone. So Simmons for Sam English out of the corner. Palace is back out there with Pilon. Del Zotto in the middle. As Palace was looking for Del Zotto, I think that hit off a body, perhaps Joey Zabo. Mike McCannell. Off the bench is Dyson Williams. Don't tell Steve Toll this is just an all-star game. Lobbying the officials for a too many men call. Savitz to Del Zotto. Alice for English in the middle for Van Scheppen. Dobson puts the paddle down to trap it. Having fun over on the West bench. Here's Williams feeding back to McCannell on the crease. Couple moves before the shot, forcing an Orleman save. 9 goals off 36 shots for Team West to 4 off 26 for the East. Elon, Nongo Thompson, space opens up. Thompson the shot, picked up by Dyson Williams. And down floor here for Curtis Conley. Williams fakes it to Stone Jacobs. Gives to Gareth Haig. Jacobs to Williams on the run. Goes over the shoulder and can't tuck it through Orleman. Thomas Whitty. Will flip for Nathan Grennan. Think Grennan's feeling it right now? Carter Zavitz will soon see. Grennan has it back. Hard pass to the far side for Simmons, and that one into the leg there of Zavitz, who gets up hobbling. Gets a tap from Deacon. Brennan grabs the arm and helps Zavitz off the floor after Simmons apologized. On the run, a sidearm shot here. Been a while since we heard from the East, but Ryan Haig will get one back. All the swagger over on the East side. Haig says, hang on a second, don't forget about us. That low shot, it's only a 4-goal game with 9 to play. Haig switches the twig, back for the face-off against Bo Columbus. This should be a good matchup right here. Columbus and Haig. This can be Haig batting it out to the far side. Cormier taking hard into the boards in front of the timekeeper's box. Bo Hunter coming back to the bench for the West side. As Paulus beating here for Miller. That shot off the glass. 10 on the shot clock as it's picked up here by Accioni. Accioni shot coming and racing all the way back was Scott Delzato. For Curtis Goddard. The outside, Pilon. Keelan Pilon picks the corner over the shoulder of the defense and double digits for Team West. Simmons a cheer for everybody in this game. As Pilon gets on the scoreboard. (10-5) for the West. We'll see if the East can put a run together. Early movement there from Halls. And Ryan Haig wants the quick restart. Errant pass over for Barnable. Nearly got it back in on the crease. Did Haig. Sam English. Hidden ball play there between English and Palace, and it ended up on the faceoff dot. If they kept going, I wonder if Chayton King had an opportunity to pick up and nobody noticed. Wouldn't that have been trick? From the sidebars. Look at the ball movement here and picked off by Simmons. Simmons has help. Bench wants him to shoot it. He does off the end boards. English gets another opportunity. But McCannell there with the stick check as it works its way in on Dobson. Stone Jacobs. Williams fakes low, goes high. Williams cutting through, no room to shoot, but will keep. Back for Haley. In front, Finley Thompson. Someone must have got a piece of that stick as it went high with 7 minutes left to go here in regulation. Curtis Conley. Stone Jacobs. Still sitting on 2 for Stone Jacobs. As here's Bo Hunter. Out of the corner, Chayton King. King back with it, and a couple picks in front off the glass. Delzato shot off a body and didn't get through. Zabo. Will be played all the way up top for Haig. I think the bench started counting down that shot clock a little early, forcing the shot from East. Brennan, now Pilon. Again, the count for the shot clock down on the floor. Jeremy Bailey has it. I think it's at 5 now. You can just barely hear Bailey. Oh boy, Austin Hazen. Tricks starting to come out now with a 6-goal lead and 5.5 to go. Hazen down in the crease, and watch this. Oh. Columbus, Ryan Haig. This has been fun to watch all day. I love me some face-off battles. As this time it is going to be Haig winning it into the corner for Peyton Cormier. Next shot of the game for Team West will be their 40th. And we're playing 15-minute periods, excuse me. Kevin Owen Hill up there winning it for Thomas Whitty. Bench telling him to go. Decided to put the brakes on, and you heard that was go, not no, from the bench. As Sam English up for Chayton King now. 5 on the shot clock, back up for King. Powless near the fan, Bo Hunter all alone in front. Couldn't find Dobson, who went down early. And the shot clock expires. 4.5 left to go here in regulation. As it's Gareth Haig for Cormier. Cormier now Haley. Brock Haley for Ryan Haig. Excuse me, Gareth the low shot. Very similar to the Ryan Haig shot we saw earlier in the game. As Team East has one back here. Haig will disappear out of frame and watch this ball come around the screen. Just skipping through the legs of Stephen Orleman. I knew that was going to happen at some point. As half the brain in Ontario Junior A mode and half of it in MSL mode. Kevin Orleman, of course, with the Coburg Kodiaks playing 2 games this week, allowing Stephen to serve a 2-game suspension and appear in this game. As Brett Dobson will come to the bench with under 4 to play here in the third. Zach Deacon for Finley Thompson. Around the screen from Stone Jacobs, all kinds of room to shoot for Peyton Cormier. He elects to go to Stone Jacobs instead, though. Borgatti picks it up. Finley Thompson, an extra shot to the stick of Borgatti. Old rivalries die hard, don't they? As the final timeout called here by Team West. With Borgatti on the carpet late in their 8 count. And the last one, I believe, Brent Coloma on your left, Jeremy Bailey. But let me tell you, has done a little bit of everything over the course of this Ontario Junior Lacrosse League season. Now putting the jersey on. And I'd love to know what that conversation was between Bales and Jeff Chotsky. So the 8-second count will reset. The shot clock will not, as it looks like it's at 27. Here for Team West, Simmons quickly gets it over the line. For Grennan, now Simmons. 2 of the top energy players, if nothing else, in this game. If you were thinking of the MVP, Matt Duncan though on the run, the 2-on-1, getting it behind Orleman. Here's the pickoff and the 2-on-1 with Nate Grennan back. And Duncan just over the left pad there of Orleman. I think the coaches are enjoying this Columbus-Hague battle for the face-off, as well as someone's lost their stick down there on the floor. Nungo Thompson controlling possession with 3 minutes left here in the third. Sam English outside. Austin Hazen was there. He goes to the crease now, as does English, who shot towards the foot of Dobson. Works out of the crease, and Dobson will pull it straight back in, though. Ryan Barnable for Stone Jacobs. Jacobs for Cormier. Cormier shot off the end boards. This one will come and skip off the glass near mid-floor. 10 on the shot clock for Cormier now. Dyson Williams. And that one came out and over center. It's also a shot clock violation there against the East. Carter Zavitz for Team West. I almost want to ask, what are they going to do on offense this time as West touch the ball here? Conley playing defense on Miller. Back for Bowhunter. Those two can't connect, and Carter Zavitz has no time to get a shot away. And Dobson's going to beat 3 players to the bench for the extra attacker with 1:35. Egg flipping back for Williams and Haley. Two Hague brothers. Gareth for Ryan. Now Dyson Williams, a hard shot. And I think Whitty saved that and salutes the bench, who give him stick taps. Williams in the corner, Stone Jacobs. Now Haley. Jacobs shot wide. Back for Williams at the restraining line. I believe that was a quick stick attempt intended for Finley Thompson, but partially blocked there by the defender, as Ryan Hague will shoot. Orleman the save. And under a minute to go here for Stone Jacobs. Haley, Jacobs, Orleman the save. And yes, there's penalties in the All-Star game. Took us 14 minutes, 44 minutes and 13 seconds to get one. But Chris Weir and just Chris Weir going off. So power play here for Team East. 11-7 deficit. Dyson Williams up top, who had an unbelievable tournament. Has had an unbelievable play everywhere he's gone, has Dyson Williams, but bit snake bit in the semifinal and yet to get on the score sheet here. Not that time either, as it's off the arm of Orleman. Rebound picked out of the corner, as it'll be Jacobs up for Williams. Jacobs and Williams playing catch. Cormier now down in the corner for Hague. Williams. They've got Barnable in the middle. Stone Jacobs hat trick. Comes with 10.9 left. And it looked like it was going to be a huge day here for Stone Jacobs. Don't sleep on the no-look pass there from Cormier either, though. As Jacobs' shot will give him 3 here in the game of the 8 put up by Team East. West are up 11-8, though. As Hague now dealing with Alex Simmons, and straight through Ryan Hague with the face-off twig. Looking 5-hole on Orleman, who's going to send it down the floor. Dobson, and he will play catch to end this one. 11-8. as Deacon and Haig, the first ones there to congratulate Steve Orleman, and Scott Delzato and Alex Simmons back the other way to do the same for Dobson, and handshakes all around from the All-Star game, where Team West takes an 11-8 victory over Sean Williams and Team East. Reminder that if you've missed any of the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League season action, there's a playlist located on this channel. Go back and check out your favorite games. And subscribe to both JVI Sports Network Channel 1 and 2. The short link is JVI Sports 1, JVI Sports 2, bit.ly. So for one final time, from behalf of the JVI Sports Network, our thanks to and congratulations to Mark Grimes, the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League, for getting a season underway here, and our thanks for letting us be a part of it here at the JVI Sports Network. As our focus now shifts to Major Series Lacrosse, amongst a few other things. Stay tuned to our social media channel, at JVI Video, for more information. Follow at the OJLL as well. Our producer today was Gary Morrison, our director Ryan Harkness. On behalf of them and the JVI Sports Network crew, we thank you for watching all season long here for our coverage of the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League. I'm Matthew Carrick saying good night from the Toronto Rock Athletic Centre.